Dear children, this is the chapter Lines and Angles Part 3 for Class 9 and completely based on NCERT. Let us recall some important terms and the concepts of this chapter. Intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. The intersecting lines that meet at exactly one point. Non-intersecting lines, lines that never meet and are always the same distance apart. The example are shown here. The next important concept is of angles, a shape formed by two lines or rays diverging from a common point. So there are different types of angles. One, it can be acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight lines, reflex angle, adjacent angles, linear pair of angles, vertically opposite angles. So, the acute angles, the measure of an angle with a measure between 0 degree and 90 degree or with less than 90 degree. It can be 18, 45 degree, 33 degree, 88, 22 and a half degree or 7 degree. These are some examples or some more example we can see in this slide. The right angle, the angle formed by the perpendicular intersection of two straight lines, and angle is 90 degree. Through we can see some example like the edge of a window, the edge of the television set or the blackboard set, or the angle between the hour hand and minute hand when it is 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, the edge of table, the edge of chair, and so on. The obtuse angle, angle measure greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degrees. We can see some of the examples here which shows an obtuse angle. Straight angle. A straight angle changes the direction to a point the opposite ways. It look like a straight line. It measure 180 degree. That means exactly half a revolution or two right angles. The total measure of this angle is 1. Some examples of straight angles are given here like the ruler, the road, the badminton court and etc. Next is reflex angle. A reflex angle is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. You can see the examples here. All these angles measure between 180 and 360 degree. Adjacent angles. In geometry, adjacent angles are often shortened as ADJ angles. These are having common vertex going between two other rays. In other words, they are angles that are side by side or adjacent like angle ABC and angle CBD. Linear pair of angles. A pair of adjacent angles formed by intersecting lines. Linear pair of angles are supplementary. Vertically opposite angle. This is one of the important concept as well. In geometry, a pair of angle is said to be vertically opposite if the angles are formed from two intersecting lines and the angles are not adjacent. They all share a common vertex. Such angles are equal in measure and can be described as congruent, like angle A and angle B are congruent to each other, and if we mark here C and D, the angle C and D are congruent to each other. Let us prove how vertically opposite angles are always equal. In the previous slide, we have seen that angles on a linear pair are always form 180 degree, that is they are supplementary. So L is a straight line and M is another straight line intersecting at point O suppose. So angle on L forms by linear pair axiom. We can write down A plus C is 180 degree, and if we take a straight line M, then by linear pair axiom B plus C is 180 degree, subtracting both the equation. So C and C will be cancelled. A minus B gives you 0, that is A equals to B. Parallel lines and the transversal line concept. Parallel lines remain the same distance apart over their entire length. The transversal line is the line intersect two or more parallel lines at different points, is a very useful line in geometry. So they form 8 different angles, and the concept related to corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal we have already discussed in our previous video. Angle sum property of a triangle. The sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Let us check its proof. Suppose PQR is a triangle. We have to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 degree. That means the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So we draw a straight line XPY which is parallel to QR, and PQ and PR will act as a transversal. Can you write down 4 equals to 2 and 5 equals to 3? Yes, of course. They are pair of alternate angles. They form a alternate interior angles, and you know that alternate interior angles are always equal. So now XY forms a straight line. So we can write down 4 plus 1 plus 5 is equals to 180 degree. So 4 is equals to 2, 5 equals to 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to 180 degree. One of the important question of NCERT. In a figure, the side QR of triangle PQR is produced to a point S if the bisector of angle PQR and angle PRS meet at a point P, then prove that angle QTR is equals to half angle QPR. So identify where is QTR. That means we have to show that this angle QTR is exactly half of angle QPR. Here we use the concept of exterior angle sum property. Exterior angle is always equals to the interior opposite angles. Suppose in a triangle ABC, the exterior angle is always equals to interior opposite angle. That means angle 3, if we mark it by 3, 3 is always equals to 1 plus angle 2. This is the concept that we are going to use for proving of this question. So we take in triangle PQR, PRS is an exterior angle. So PRS will be equals to angle PQR plus angle QPR. Then multiplying in the equation by half, half angle PRS is equals to half angle PQR plus half angle QPR. Half angle PRS, since here it is the bisector, so angle PRS, half of angle PRS, we can write down TRS. We can write down this as TRS is equals to angle TQR plus, similarly for half of angle PQR we can write down TQR is equals to half angle QPR as it is. Now take the another triangle QTR. In QTR, again TRS is an exterior angle, so angle TRS is equals to angle TQR plus angle QTR. Then from the first equation and the second equation, both are equals to TRS. So equating the right hand side together, angle TQR plus angle QTR is equals to angle TQR plus half angle QPR. So when you cancel TQR on both the side, you will get the answer angle QTR is equals to half angle QPR. I hope this question is clear to you. Now, here is some questions for you. Based, I hope all the concepts of lines and angles is clear to you, and based on that concepts you do that questions which is given to you this much in this video. Thank you.